It was a lot of mayhem going on, and there were people calling 911 right away, and there must have been at least 10 people rushed right to the middle of the scene, caring for the injured where there were some people lying on the road, and so it was an awful sight.
Good evening. A chaotic scene at Bay and College this afternoon after a driver ran a red light at a busy intersection full of pedestrians crossing the street. Police assured the public it was not an intentional act of violence, but the news was little comfort to those who witnessed the incident that sent 4 people to hospital, including a child.
It was all over in a few seconds. It was incredible, scary. So I was crossing from the westbound.
Dave Palmer says he narrowly avoided being hit by an SUV while crossing the intersection at Bay and College. He actually pulled another pedestrian out of harm's way.
I noticed a truck that was coming up the curb lane didn't seem to be slowing down a lot. Then I realized it actually wasn't stopping at all.
Police say it was just after 3 p.m. when this Toyota Highlander heading north on Bay ran a red light, hitting a white Toyota Corolla heading westbound, sending a number of pedestrians flying.
There were 2 adult females in the crosswalk. That's where the pedestrians came involved and were injured, struck by that vehicle, carried into the intersection. 3
women were sent to hospital, 1 in life-threatening condition, and a child was also taken to sick kids with minor injuries.
One of the lady was, she was not moving, and she had really big injuries on her, on her arms. It was actually totally twisted.
Sam Thankashan heard the crash and saw the aftermath, including witnesses running down the street to police headquarters to call for help.
I saw a couple of doctors running from this building, and they were there, and somebody was trying to give some securities were there. But everyone were, totally shocked after seeing that.
The intersection was closed for hours at the height of rush hour, halting streetcar traffic on College. In total, 3 cars were involved. The driver of a pickup truck telling us off camera he was also headed westbound when he was hit by the white Toyota after it had been struck by the Highlander. The front window of the Highlander appears to display an Uber decal, though it's unclear if it was operating as a drive share or carrying any passengers at the time of the crash. In an email to City News, Uber confirms it has removed this driver's access to the app and will fully cooperate with officials on their investigation. In the meantime, police are making an appeal for witnesses.
We've got all the resources that we need right now to investigate this, but we always need witnesses.
And police tell us that all drivers involved remain on scene. There's no word yet on any possible charges.